A simple style helps you communicate clearly since it cuts out the clutter, but clear writing balances a concise style with a precise style. Consider two business professionals. Scott is a long-winded manager. When you ask him whether you may move forward with a particular task, he leans back in his chair. He begins with a story about a similar decision he had to make as a recent college graduate. After you focus the issue again, he tells you all the possible advantages and disadvantages of your strategy before finally giving you the approval. Megan is the opposite. When she said to her assistant, "Tell the vendor about this," her assistant did not know what "this" referred to. Megan's colleagues ask her to clarify half of her email messages because her colleagues do not receive enough information from her to act with any confidence. Although Scott and Megan illustrate opposite extremes, neither of them communicates clearly. Scott needs to communicate more simply, but Megan needs to communicate more precisely. There's no reason that your communication cannot be both simple and precise. Here are some tips for communicating precisely. First, use precise verbs. The verbs that appear most often in our communication also express the least. Verbs like do, have, be, give, show, and make often need revision for the sake of a more specific word. If you replace "show me the new data" with "email me the new data," you use a more precise verb that clarifies your expectation for your listener. Second, use precise nouns. You may need to replace "some people" with Megan, Scott, and Eric. Change "experienced a loss" to "experienced a shortfall of 10%. Third, revise unclear pronouns. There is a reason that words like most, few, some, many, someone, somebody, and something are called indefinite pronouns. They are really limited in what they communicate. Are there specific nouns that can replace them? This and that can also baffle your audience. What does the word "this" refer to in this sentence? Michael denied that HR needed training for reviewing candidates' references. This is becoming a popular trend. Does "this" refer to checking references, to the need for training, or to denying the need for training? You can clarify almost any instance of an unclear this or that by adding a specific noun directly after the pronoun. With this example, writing "this training is becoming a popular trend" clarifies the pronoun. These are just a few tips for making your communication more precise. Not only does a precise style clarify, it can also raise audience interest because the style becomes more compelling. In your attempt to communicate simply, make sure that you are also communicating precisely.